Hello and welcome to Devils in Details coverage of Arizona State baseball and softball. My name is Alec Henden, alongside Nicole Eldridge, Jordan Kaye, and Joey Caulo, and we're here to bring you our latest coverage. We're going to start with the softball team. Nicole, they had a pretty good weekend. They took 2 of 3 from Oregon State. What did you see from them this weekend?
Their defense was playing very well. They were getting the balls and throwing them to get the outs, and their offense was also very good. They were getting a lot of home runs, which earned a lot of runs. There was a grand slam yesterday, which was fantastic. So I think their offense is playing very well, and that's what helped them get the wins.
Now, Jordan, turning to their starting pitching, what have you seen from their starters so far leading into this Pac-12 play, where they played pretty well? They're ranked 21 according to college baseball rankings right now.
Well, yeah, early on, Dale Rindeck, she really just was a stud during tournament play. But since then, she's been a little shaky. She is a ground ball pitcher, so she does have the highest ERA on ASU staff. But right now, the freshman Giselle Juarez pitched unbelievable last night. Some of her teammates were saying there was just they saw something different in her eyes when she was throwing her bullpen. So she could be a real catalyst for ASU. And if someone that young is doing so well, that just shows the bravado that ASU has brought to their pitching staff.
Now, Joseph, looking forward to their next series. They play Oregon this weekend on the road. They're the number 3 team in the Pac-12. What do the Sun Devils need to do to come out with at least one win in this weekend series?
Well, anytime you're facing a tough team like Oregon, top in the nation, they pitch well. I mean, any team in softball, they're going to have good pitchers, and you're going to probably face their 2 aces more than once. So you got to get runs early, our pitchers get Juarez and Rindeck plenty of run support early, and just try to go from there. It's going to be a tough series. I think it's one of those things, if you go up there and you get a win and maybe get 2 wins up there, you're going to feel really good about this team moving forward in Pac-12 play.
Now I'm going to turn to a team that isn't feeling too great about themselves right now, ASU Baseball. And Joseph, I'll give you the first question. So, weekend series at USC. Not a lot of positives, but Chaz Montoya was one positive. First career start, he goes out there and gets a win, and the whole pitching staff collects for a shutout. What did you see from him on Saturday night?
I mean, Chaz just went out there as a freshman, kind of looked above his age. I mean, he's had moments this year where they've been using him in a number of roles. He comes in, perhaps gives up a few runs in one game, but he's always seems to bounce back, and he definitely did that with against SC. That was his best performance by far, and it was good enough to where there's a conversation now starting up. Maybe he is your weekend starter. You know, you want to put him out there. We'll see what happens this weekend as UCLA comes to town. But certainly that shutout that they were able to put together Saturday night, hopefully you see a lot more of that coming from the Sun Devils team moving forward.
Jordan, I'll give you the next question. We have some exciting news for ASU Baseball coming this week. Barry Bonds is coming to town. They're unveiling some new uniforms. What does it say about the ASU Baseball program that they have such stars who played well in Major League Baseball and in college, and then they come back and they give back to this program?
Well, it shows kind of, since they moved out of Packard, some people thought that it would kind of lose the history, but it really has almost brought everything closer together. With guys like Barry Bonds, Dustin Pedroia, Paul LaDuca, it could kind of be a backbone for some of these younger guys to say, I'm in the right place to eventually become a major leaguer. I'm in the right place right now to kind of further my baseball career, and it can give them motivation going forward. Hopefully some of those guys reach out and become somewhat of mentors to the team. But, I mean, it's just a great place. It shows that ASU is kind of honoring their tradition.
Nicole, I'll give you the final question. Lyle Lynn's been the big offensive bat this whole season for them. He's hitting .360. He's kind of cooled off, though, coming into Pac-12 play. Have you noticed anything particular that's caused a little bit of struggle? Could it maybe be the offense around him? Is he's just getting pitched better because the other guys, they know they could get them out easier?
Yeah, most likely the offense, and he's very young. He's only a freshman, so maybe still just trying to get the feel of, being in college and playing baseball. So I think that would have an effect on it, too.
All right, thank you, everyone. And this has been Devils in Details coverage of Arizona State baseball and softball. My name is Alec Henden, and you can catch all our content at devilsindetail.com.